I'm David Lee Boyer Sr. I was born in 1947, February 10th, 1947. I grew up and I learned a lot of things over these years, and I feel that I want to share the 5 most important things in my life that could be helpful to you. The 5 things are peace, love, freedom, happiness, and sharing. I will start with the first one, peace. And I found out that peace has to be something within you. You are at peace when you are at one with yourself, when you feel happy with yourself, your knowledge, how you live your everyday life. Peace is something that you live your life at, not a goal, but an everyday, every hour, living at peace. Change the things that you can change to be peaceful, and the things you can't change, accept them the way they are so you can remain peaceful. Love, I learned, is the kindest and most meaningful thing in life. Learning to be kind and love your brother, a sister, and a mother and father. I've learned that the biggest gift is to be able to love one another. The freedom comes from as you get older and you want to buy a car or buy a house, getting something you can afford and live in peace with. As a teenager boy, I got caught up in the world of I want to make money to have my independence and freedom. I had actually started a business selling fertilizer and greenhouse supplies. And the harder I worked in the business, the more money I wanted to make, and the more you have to invest, and the more hours you put into things. And my goal of trying to get money for freedom and working gave me no freedom. And so I sold everything I had, and I met a friend of mine who wanted freedom also. And Jamie and I went to New Mexico, and I found my first freedom there. Just 2 guys sharing an inexpensive apartment, a part-time job, being able to support ourselves, having no debt. I had a little motorcycle to drive. That's all I needed. Freedom. But part of that freedom, I didn't realize I was missing one of the most important things in my life, a wife. Together, husband and wife, to go through life. And I was tearing down the greenhouses and eat in a restaurant and talk to someone who actually introduced me to my wife, Linda, and I fell in love. It was another phase of freedom. The freedom of not having to worry about dating somebody, the freedom to complete my life, have children, have a wonderful life. It's all part of the American dream, and to have freedom. I've been free every day since. Never felt strapped down. I enjoyed every day. I loved what I did. And one of the main things that I found the most freedom in was plants and flowers when I grew up. Even all these years, my biggest freedom is the greenhouses and the plants and flowers. And I am at total peace because I love growing plants. Happiness is something I choose. I choose to be happy. I will let nothing interfere with my happiness. My happiness actually started when I dated Linda. Every day I was happy, looking forward to seeing her, to drive her out so we could have some coffee together and talk and do things together. The joy and happiness that I get from being a husband, a father, to Autumn, Mandy, and David, to being a grandfather to Maya, Brody, and Garrett, to having a nice, wonderful son-in-law and wonderful daughter-in-law, Greg for Autumn and Mary for David. I am totally, totally happy. And I love camping and traveling with my wife and my children and my grandchildren whenever any of us can go vacationing. I love it. That's to me what happiness is all about. What is the ultimate thing of being happy, I've learned from the very beginning as a little boy. Sharing. Sharing is a powerful tool for friendship, for love, for caring, showing you love yourself by sharing. As a little boy, a little song in the Cradle O class, I have 2 dollies and you have none. I'll share my dolly 'cause I love you. Now you have a dolly too. And that goes with everything. Whenever someone comes in need, if you're capable of sharing, you share. And I found the more I share, the more wonderful my life is. And it will come back to you. Every time you share, it comes back to you manyfold. I've lived all these years with every one of these important things in my life. I lived every one in peace and love, everyone, happiness, freedom, and sharing. And that's why I am sharing this with you, grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, my great-great-grandchildren, whoever hears the story. I hope you find comfort in it and realize I've been happy every day of my life because I value these 5 important things.